think you mentioned in one of the notes that I took that you had a specific time where your perspective changed and there was where you finally had hope. And was there a specific moment where you kind of that light bulb went on that you sort of started thinking about being able to have hope and move forward?
Yes, I think it was surviving the second hit of the brain tumors. After that, and I found I am still here after being given 6 weeks, another 2 weeks, and I am still here. Then I realized I don't have to stay there mourning and waiting for death. I need to start doing something. I need to have hope. I need to hold on. And I remember saying a prayer to God that if I survive this, if He preserves me, I will do something. I will hold someone else's hand. And that is something I've hung on to. And
Yeah.
I believe that is still the reason why I am still here, because I believe that is my purpose, to work with someone, just to be there for someone. And since I've not done that, it has been me. Now it
Yeah.
is me holding someone else. Yeah. So I think that is one of the things that really keeps me going. The thought of there is a purpose. There's a reason why I am still here when all the people we were diagnosed with, some are diagnosed even 3 months ago and they're still not here, and I'm here. It's not
Yeah.
because I am special, but it's because maybe there's something I'm supposed to do here on earth, and that
Yeah.
is working with someone. Yes.
Yeah. If there was something you could change in the process of learning about clinical trials, like if it's a young person or the family of a young person, they're given a diagnosis, and in Kenya, I know healthcare's the opportunities are getting better, but if there's something you could do to educate to change that system, what do you think would be important for the health system in Kenya for people in situations like yours? Like knowing the process, knowing about
I think
clinical
for
trials.
me, I would add, yes, knowing there's, first of all, is knowing that there's that opportunity. People should be told about it, then someone will choose whether they want or not. But unfortunately, it just quietly. But if it was open, I am sure there are people that would really want to try it. And then I'll also request if it would be told in like you're told everything about it before you jump into it. Because like me, I jumped to it out of desperation because there was nothing else left. And those were the words that made me jump in. But I still keep asking, if I was told there was another alternative, would I have dived to clinical trial? If I know more about clinical trial, then it would make someone make a better decision. You're not jumping into this because you're desperate or because there's no any other option. You're
Mhm.
jumping to it because it is also a treatment. It is also part of a treatment that would even work better than, yeah. So given those chances and those opportunity, I think that would be very okay. And with the health system working properly and also allowing those things, the clinical trial, then it would really, really serve a lot of people and help a lot of people.
Yeah. Can you talk about the health system in Kenya a little bit? Like, I know financially, we talked a little bit about how the health system works, and I'm I do not know much about the health system in Kenya. So if you could educate me a little bit, that would be great.
Okay, the health system right now, I could say it's better than then during diagnosis, but we are still not there. Because if you don't have money, if you don't have an insurance, if you're not making some good money, then some of these treatments you cannot afford, in terms like things like cancer. Because
Mm-hmm.
for me, my journey left even my parents without a land. They sold everything they have, and I'm like, what about that one who doesn't even have a piece of land to sell to sustain them for a couple of sessions for chemotherapy? So a lot of people you find they're diagnosed even early, but because they don't have that financial support, they
Yeah.
don't start treatment. They just not. It is people call cancer disease of the rich because only those who can afford can get that treatment. But nowadays, at least with the government, with the National Insurance Fund, it is coming in at least halfway. Not the blood works, but most of these big like major tests like the PET scan, the MRI. So I can say we are in a better place, though we are still not there.
So some of the tests and some of the basic visits are covered through the national health
Yes, yes,
program.
yes, yes.
But then,
Which also sometimes it is a challenge because you find if you have to be attended in a national hospital, if I am doing chemo right now, they would book me for 2 months from now because it is fully booked every day. So
right,
sometimes you find patients also lose their lives as they wait.
right, because there's so many, there's just not the access to the care. That makes sense.